This episode of Congratulations is brought to you by the Cash App.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Remember last time when One Fire fucked it up and told me to start talking about 9 seconds into the theme song? Well, that didn't happen this time. And it's all gravy. It's all good now because we fucking, we made it and it's been smooth sailing so far. It's only been 20 seconds, but it's been smooth sailing. Let's let you know that right now I'm live on my app, and you guys can get it at Crystalia. At a fucking anywhere they do apps. Just type in Crystalia. We're coming to Memphis, Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Knoxville, Tennessee. That's the Follow the Leader tour. So that's where we're going. And get your tickets now at Crystalia.com. And that's it. Yo, look at what kind of shirt we got on. We should probably even just not even say anything about it, but somebody sent me this. I can't remember who. I get sent a lot of shit, okay? Your boy gets sent a lot of shit, and I forget. Oh, it was the Caffeine and Kilos guys. That's who it was. But it's the Albuquerque News 13 local news. What is it? KRQUE? QE? K Kirk. K Kirk. Kirks. Wow. Okay. Kirk. Why is there everything is K on a radio, which is just like the way they did it in fucking when they first started doing radio in 1710, and then they added a K on it. Hi, welcome to KQKK. Welcome to the KKK, where all we do, all whites all the time. KKK, where we play Hank Williams all day long. KKK. Welcome to KKWKW. Dude, when radio announcers, they really do, you're supposed to say W, but they really fucking hit home the W. It's www.com. And if you want to go to the K-Rock website, it's www.com. www.krock.com. That's rock with a Q. We got it live. We got a little bit of Justin Bieber. We also got some Chris Brown, even though he beats the shit out of women. So here we go. www.krock.com. If you want to hear Justin Bieber, if you want to hear some, the guy with the Ed, what is his fucking name? Ed. What's his name? Ed Sheeran. Or if you want to hear Chris Brown, he beats the shit out of women. Here we go, live at a concert. Chris Brown is backstage beating the shit out of women. We got Chris Brown. Log, fly ball deep to center. When they do that. I love how I used to try to do this bit on stage about how bad here's an example of a comedian that trying to do a bit on stage never fucking worked, and maybe one day I'll do it, but I don't think so because I don't like to do impressions. But I always thought it was funny how what do you call it? The announcers would announce everything that was going on in either the baseball player's life or anything else in the world more important than the actual baseball game. They'd be like, Todd Zeal steps up to bat. Todd Zeal hails originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He made his move over to the Cardinals later on in life when he moved to St. Louis with his family. That's his kids, not his mom and dad. His mom and dad stayed in the southern tip of Florida for most of his childhood life and even well into the adult. I believe they're still there, swing and a miss. Strike one. That's how they would do it. And I would never be able to get it to work on stage because it's just like a conversational joke. But that's how they fucking do it. I would always I try to do that bit maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. They'd be like, Hensley Mullen steps up to bat. hailing from wherever the fuck he hails from. Who knows? His name is Hensley. Nobody's name has ever been Hensley in the world. His parents apparently had him come out, and when he came out of his mom's pussy, his dad said, well, that looks like a Hensley. Might as well be from Mars because we've never heard that name before in our lives, and it also doesn't pair well with Mullins. So that's very odd that his name would be Hensley Mullins. Keeps his eye on the ball. Ball one. John Allrood steps up to the plate. His batting average is .400, which is unbelievable. For some reason, he was an amazing hitter later on in his career. Wasn't that good in the beginning of his career. And the only guy who wears a helmet while playing first base. Apparently, he's that much of a pussy that he gets so scared to get hit in the head by a baseball, even though he's ready for it because he's playing first base and should always know when the ball is coming to him. Fly ball deep to center, and he's out. Anyway, KWWW.com. We're here at baseball, all the baseball fights. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter what I say. Blah, 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 blah. Shit my pants, blah, 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 blah. George Brett up to bat. Digs into the plate. Sorry, he said place because George Brett shit all over the place last time. George Brett last night had double tapered shit and long fly ball deep to right field, and he's out. And he shit his pants. All good. Needs to take a shower. Go into the bitch, fucking shower. Anyway, dude, that's it. Oh yeah, there's a funny guy on Instagram that does the really good voice announcing, the Bob Menery or whatever the fuck. You guys should follow him. I forgot about him. Someone on my app is letting me know that you should collab with him. No, he's got it. He's way better than I am at it. He actually sounds like the guy for real. I sound like silly shit. He sounds like the guy for real, and it makes it that much funnier. Anyway, my manager keeps hitting me up about how fucking everyone in the business keeps talking to him about how I bring him up in the podcast, which is hilarious. I never actually thought about that. But he's like, people are saying, kind of saying. So now I'm like, okay, well, sorry. Cool. Well, this fucking sound plant device is not dragging, which is really pissing me off. Everybody's fired. So yeah. What did I do this week? Dude, I'm in town for a fucking month. So what's the deal, dude? What's the deal? What do? I chill? Dude, I'm used to being on the road. I'm used to being on the road, and I don't know what to do. And now I want to be fucking chilling, but I don't know what to do. I've just been like sitting around watching documentaries and shit. Watching documentaries and watching things on Vice. You know? People who watch Vice think they're better than everyone. 100%. People who watch Vice laugh like this a lot when you say something not true, like that they think is not true. They go like this. They laugh like this. Okay. And then they fucking underhandedly slam the shit out of you. And nobody even gets that they're slamming you except for other people who watch Vice. Okay, yeah, if that's how you think, sure. But what about feelings? That's what they do. People who watch Vice always go like this. Sure, okay, yeah, I understand. But what about feelings? What about girls with short hair and their feelings? So, yeah. Vice is, always trying to expose shit. Sometimes they expose shit that doesn't even need to be exposed. They're like, lemons. What the fuck? On Vice, lemons. And the guy's like, yeah, we talked to a lemon. And I sat down with a lemon. The lemon's just on a fucking in front of a computer on a keyboard. Just to see what the daily life of a lemon actually is. A lemon just sitting there for fucking 12 seconds. And then a girl with fucking oversized glasses and a ponytail is like, so, and she's wearing a flannel to makes her a reporter. So, Lemon, how do you feel being just in a society? cut to the lemon just sitting there. Do you just ever feel pressure to be juice? Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, sometimes my relationships go sour. It's a bad joke. But that's what it is, dude. That's Vice, bro. I sat down. They're always sitting down, dude. I sat down with somebody who loves painting just to see what their effects are on society. So, painter, yeah? Do you ever feel like you're in a society? That's what they're always asking. How do you feel like being in a society? Well, in society, I just feel like, painting has to be, more accepted, because if it's not, then we're in a society that's not accepting things, and then it's like, what kind of society are we in? I sat down to fart with a chef. So, here at Vice, we sat down with a chef that's riddled with tattoos all over their arms. Because we decided, what's a chef to do in a society? So, chef, society? So, basically, society, here's what it is. So, girls with short hair society, and we wanted to just basically see what it was like society. And if we didn't, then there's no way I could cook crab cakes society. He farted then. I farted. My glasses got bigger. And I threw up everywhere, and it was normal. Anyway, dude. Fucking Vice is always exposing shit doesn't need to be exposed, But it's cool, I guess, One time they were like, there's a stand-up culture in a garage. And they interviewed these guys doing stand-up in a fucking garage. Hey, it's nothing. Hey, get out and park cars there. The underground culture of stand-up's not being accepted. Get in the club. Dude. They don't feel accepted, so they started stand-up in a garage. Dude. And everyone, there were like chairs set up in the garage where the car should be, and everyone laughs. Everyone outside of comedy clubs that do stand-up, outside of comedy clubs, everyone laughs like this. Ha 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 ha. Like they're fucking Vince Vaughn on Ritalin. Dude, get out! Get in the club! I know so many people are going to be upset, but like, whatever, dude. That shit is hilarious. That shit is fucking hilarious, dude. We caught up with this underground stand-up comedy brigade. They do stand-up in a forest. They have pointy ears because they're fucking gnomes, but they're accepted. And everyone laughs like, ha 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 ha. What happened? I did stand up in one of those fucking things once, and everyone was laughing like that, and I was like, dude, you're not even really fucking laughing. Whatever, Hey. Honestly, do it wherever the fuck... Look, here's the other thing, too. Do it wherever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. I'm just making fun of it. There's stand-up comedy shows in a fucking laundromat, Do it. If you get people there and they want to pay, and if they feel good paying and they feel like they're supporting, then who gives a fuck? Dude, I don't want you to come to my show to support. I want you to come to my show because you want to laugh. That's what I want. People are like, yeah, you got to support live comedy. Dude, come to laugh. Support somebody with cancer. Come to my show to laugh. But whatever. Whatever makes you feel good. At the end of the day, whatever makes you feel good, dude. If you want to do a show for a bunch of fucking guys that sound like Vince Vaughn on fucking paid killers, then do it. Anyway, here at Vice, we caught up with a fucking turkey with glasses on. It shits. So, Turkey, do you ever feel like shitting in a society? Very cool. Guy with tattoos on his arms. So we caught up with a bunch of turkeys in Iraq, and they made actually a great point that I don't know, man. Dude, you know what? I've been getting a bunch of fucking texts and shit and people telling me how CUDA this is. A lot of times people don't understand what real CUDA shit is. They just call people CUDA because they don't know what the term is. We coined the term CUDA here. It's from Barracuda. And you're a CUDA if you do something just because you see it and someone else maybe says it's a good idea and you're like, what's that? Oh, cool, I'll do it. Like a Barracuda sees a fucking diamond bracelet and then looks at it and says, what's that? Coachella, number one CUDA thing. Here is a super CUDA shit. Okay? By the way, where's the timer here? I don't even see how long we want right there. Okay. These people, there's like climbing Mount Everest is like at an all-time high. And it's because of fucking Instagram. Because they want to get this picture at the summit at the top of the fucking mountain. And people are dying. Didn't 11 people die this year? 11 people died this year. Too many. And it looks like a goddamn traffic jam. It looks like it would be in a fucking like fish market in China. Like how long the line is for people trying to get up to this summit, dude. It was like a zoo, this person says. Death on an unruly, overcrowded Everest. Look at this picture. A long line of climbers waiting to summit Mount Everest on May 22nd. Dude, this is a nightmare. I don't want to be in fucking Hawaii in a line like this. And they're on a mountain, on a high one. They can't breathe. Their lips are chapped. They're in fucking North Face gear. At least they're keeping warm in their North Face gear. But, dude, they've got packs on their backs. They got packs on the backs. And then they're, like, getting their cameras. Look at these bitch asses with their cameras ready, just almost dying. Look at this. Hi, Mom, love you. And that was the last note her mom ever seen. You can't tell if it's a man or woman because he's covered up so much because it's way too cold. And if he takes anything off or she takes anything off, she or he will immediately get frostbite and die. Look at this. Go up a little bit. There was just a quote. A little bit more there. I was not prepared to see sick climbers being dragged down the mountain by Sherpas or the surreal experience of finding dead bodies, he said. Well, really? Hey, I've got it. Hey, dude, that's crazy, man. Well, you know what? You're a bona fide fucking idiot. You didn't expect to see sick people or dead bodies at the top of Mount Everest? Well, dude, this just in. Dude. You're a fucking bonehead moron. This just in. You're a bonehead. You didn't expect to see dead bodies where there are dead bodies? Heck. Well, I can't do a fucking drive-by heck because you're on the top of Mount Everest. So how about this? Heck. I climb by heck. People with photos are, I mean... I don't know. It's fucking whatever it is. People always want the picture. People sometimes want pictures of me. They don't even know who I am. They just saw somebody take a picture with me. They're like, can I get a picture? I go like this. Who am I? And they go like this. Were you on Entourage? And I go real slowly. No picture for you. To the theme of Gangsta's Paradise. What if I was that much of a lunatic? I got to get there, dude. I swear to God, I got to get there. That's my dream. To be like a fucking guy that just... I wish I didn't... Like, part of me wishes I didn't have a conscience. Conscience? Conscience. I always fuck that up like on my opener. Conscience. Somebody goes like this. Can I have a picture? Who am I? Oh, I don't know your name, but I think I saw you on Netflix. And I just go, no picture, oodly no picture. Then. And I just keep doing that until they get so fucking weird and awkward and walk away. And dude, I was getting out to get coffee, and there was a no-tow zone. This was today. There was no tow. There was like a towaway zone. It was like a towaway zone. It was like you can't park here. So I parked there because if there's a parking space, I'm going to fucking do it, dude. It's so annoying when places are like, don't park, and you're like, why? I get it if there's like a whole fucking thing, and it's like, oh, well, because then the people can't get out the thing. I don't want to block anybody. Dude, there's no fucking reason for the tollway shit. So I parked there because I'm a person, and I'm in a car, and I need to fucking get out. So I parked there, and then I got out of my car, and by the way, 4 cars could fit. And this guy parks in front of me, and he says, or whatever the fuck. I don't listen to people when they say something for the first time, because who are you and why? You know? Just a random person. Also, I'm not ready. Get out the car with the girl, and this guy goes, and I say, oh, yeah. And I look at her, and I don't know what the fuck he says, and he says... And then he says, or not. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker's getting passive-aggressive on me, dude. I don't even know what the fuck he said, and he's getting some or not. Or not, dude. You know what or not is for? Texting only. Only. And even still, you should just write LOL. Hey, want to go to the baseball game? No text back. Next day, LOL or K. You don't write or not like you're a fucking, you know what I mean? That's so bitch. But I would maybe do or not on text. But in person, dude, to look at somebody and be like this, or not. What are you doing? What you doing? So he fucking goes, or not. And I look over, and of course, he's shorter than me. Nobody who is taller than somebody ever says or not to the person. That's just not how it goes. You are saying or not to somebody, congratulations, you're shorter than them. There's no fucking way, if I'm 6'2", the guy who is saying or not to me is 6'3". There's no fucking way. So I look over, he's 5'9", obviously. Okay? And I say, oh man, sorry, I didn't even hear you. And he says, oh, okay. And I realized he was saying, I rewound it. You know how you can do that? Sometimes you could do the what. Sometimes you're like, what? And you didn't hear it. But sometimes you're like, what? And you're like, wait a minute. Don't repeat yourself. I can rewind time in my head and hear the shit. So I rewound it. You can go back like fucking 9 seconds maybe at the most. Or maybe I'm a fucking mutant. Maybe that's my power. I don't know. But I rewound it, and I realized I went over the fucking sound scan that he did. And I rewound it, and I turned it into what he said, which was, "Oh, you should have, you should have." I realized, "Oh, you should have, you could have moved back, or you could have moved up, and we both could have parked there." And I was like, "This guy." And I'm in the coffee place, and I'm looking at him, and he's just in the coffee place like this, with his phone, because he's picking up for Uber Eats. He's just literally in the coffee place like this, holding his fucking phone out like this, like he's looking like it's that fucking new thing Uber or Lyft does, where they make your phone screen pink so you can tell when fucking Ojork is trying to pick you up. By the way, in LA, if you fucking get an Uber guy, his name's Ojork. I don't give a fuck who you think. I've never gotten an Uber where the guy's name isn't Ojork. So, like, hey, can I get a Pete? Can I get a, hey, Chris, hey, it's Chris, hey, are you Chris? Yeah, you Ojork? Of course, we all are Ojork. So, it's Uber, isn't it? Yeah, get in. Okay, cool. Get abducted by some other Ojork. So, now, I was the wrong Ojork. I'm going to take you in a hut and rape you. So then, so anyway, so I get to the, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So then I get out to look at this park job I did, right? Because, of course, I get out after he leaves because he's in a fucking hurry, you know? So I get out after, and I look, and by the way, dude, fucking, no bullshit, where I parked, not even if I had parked the way he said, 4 other cars could have fit. No bullshit. Not an exaggeration. 4 other cars could have picked. And I said, what the fuck is the deal? What, this guy just wants to complain, bro? You know, it's like, this guy's going to make me do some fucking ads right now. That's the thing. This guy's going to make me do some fucking... You know what this guy's going to make me do? Without a care in the world. That's what I'm going to do, dude. Oh, you're going to fucking... Okay, well, guess what, dude? Oh, you know what? You could have moved forward. You could have moved forward, and we both could have parked there. Oh, really? Well, how about instead of moving forward... I back up the motherfucking Brinks truck. Blue Apron. Look, now I've been saying this for years, but nothing says summer's finally here like a classic juicy burger, or whipping up a fresh tomato salsa, or sharing a delicious meal al fresco. This season, experience the joy of cooking something new, trying new to you techniques, and make cooking fun again. With Blue Apron, it's really fun. I do it. And with an ever-changing mix of meat, fish, and vegetarian recipes to choose from, it'll be your tastiest summer yet. Blue Apron helps me discover my inner chef and learn new recipes and techniques. And now, guess what? Daddy loves cooking. Blue Apron has exposed me to delicious recipes I wouldn't even have thought to try. I have yet to have a bad meal from Blue Apron. It's amazing. It really is. Helps me make cooking a sustainable part of my weekly routine because of my hectic schedule. I felt like I had no other choice than to go out to eat more than I should. I save money, and I also eat healthier. Upcoming meals include prosciutto pizza, spiced fish and avocado tacos, seared chicken, and creamy lime sauce. To start making delicious brag-worthy meals, Instagram post-worthy meals at home, without the hassle, try Blue Apron. Check out this week's menu and get $60 off when you visit blueapron.com/congrats. That's blueapron.com/congrats. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Postmates, when you need red wine at 4 p.m., sushi at 9 p.m., a breakfast burrito at 8 a.m., and ibuprofen at 10 a.m., Postmate it. They got you covered. Postmates is your personal food delivery, grocery delivery, whatever kind of delivery service all year round. Whatever you're craving, Postmates can deliver. I do it all the time, almost every other day, maybe every 3 days, but I love it. They're the largest on-demand network in the U.S. and offer delivery from all the restaurants and grocery places and all the convenience stores you need. 24 hours a day. It doesn't stop. If the store's open, they Postmates it. And it's awesome. You don't even have to know where the store is. The Postmates does all that dirty work. So download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses. They also have suggestions. It's just really great. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app and use code CONGRATS. That's code CONGRATS. For $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. Anything you need, anytime you need it. Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with code CONGRATS. GOAT. You know I'm a shoe guy. You know I like Yeezys, Jordans, Off-Whites. And you know what app has all of them? GOAT. If you're going to buy sneakers for a few $100s, how can you be sure that they're the real thing? GOAT.com is the safest way to buy and sell authentic sneakers online. They're the biggest, largest marketplace in the world for authentic Yeezys, Jordans, and over 600,000 sneaker listings. They've made the whole process very easy and trustworthy, most importantly, because if you get it on another website, there's a stone's throw it could be fake. So don't do that. That's not the right saying, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a chance it might be fake. Every detail is inspected, from the stitching to the color to the size and weight. It certifies every pair and sneakers. Every pair of sneakers is exact factory specifications. Look, 10 million users. They can't be wrong. You won't find better prices or verified 100% authentic sneakers anywhere else. Find the perfect 100% authentic sneaker at goat.com/congrats. That's goat.com/congrats. Plus, you'll also be supporting our show. But you've got to go right now before the sneakers you want are gone when you go to goat.com/congrats. Spelled GOAT.com/congrats. Congratulations is brought to you by the Cash App, the most popular app named Cash App. So, that's how it's going to be. Threw it right in one fire's face. Didn't mean to. That's the way the cookie crumbles, and I'm very sorry. But, you know, I meant to throw it at the fucking camera. Went right in one fire's goddamn face. And now let me tell you something also. What's super annoying, you know, when people go, how about, dude, when you were like in high school or some shit, or not even high school, but you throw a trash away, and you try to fucking make it in the bin, and then they go like this. Wow, and you play basketball, and you miss. Wow, and you play basketball. It's fucking nothing like it. Okay, case closed. That's it. And I'm not talking about that anymore. And we're not doing that anymore. Nobody does it. You're a fucking straight up bitch if you do that. If somebody tries to throw something away and they say something like, "Wow, you'd be a terrible basketball player," or "Oh wow, you play basketball? Well, that's weird. You couldn't even make that." Yo, case closed. We're not talking about it anymore. We're not doing that. And I'm done talking about it. That's it. Case closed. There's rules, my babies. And if you don't think there's rules, you're part of the problem. I just need to get this fucking cult going. I need to get this cult going, and I need to get this fucking log cabin going. I need fucking builders. I need carpenters, and I need weed whackers. That's for starters. I need people to go down and whack the weeds, find the fucking place where we're going to put it, builders to do it, and carpenters to lay the shit down. And then after that, I'm going to need some fucking food people and, some fuckers and suckers, dude, because we got to bust nuts when we're at the log cabin. Don't you understand? Don't you understand? Juan Fire wrote ads to remind me to do ads. I did the ads. Ads is still on the fucking TV. It's fine. It's just a little bit step towards Juan Fire. And it's fine. But that's how it is. I was talking to my friend, and she was saying that, remember I was talking about people that live in other people's houses and don't know about it? They're talking about the top five scariest things caught on a GoPro camera. And I was talking to my friend, and she was saying that she had a friend in Chicago that was there in the she moved in, I guess, in the summer, and she kept hearing like rats in the attic. And then when it was cold out, they were still shuffling around. She's like, "Damn, I gotta call somebody." She's called the police or somebody, or like the firemen or something. Like, something's up there, some animals up there. They're like animal control or something. I'm like, "Well, why don't you try and go up there and look around?" And she was like, "Oh, fine." So she put a selfie stick put a phone on the selfie stick to go take the picture, took a few shots up in the attic, and fucking brought the phone down and looked, and there was a guy in the attic. Dude, there was a guy, a man in the attic. Yeah, we'll show the picture on the fucking video podcast. We'll maybe blur out the guy's face. Apparently it was just some homeless guy that was like he was like, the cops came and was like, "Yeah, no, he does this." Oh, well, how about keep him? "Yeah, no, he does this every time we let him out." "Oh, really? Keep him. Hold that guy. Do you have cells? Put him in there. Put him in the attic of the fucking cop place, of the prison." I mean, so insane. Just, know what I would do? Squirt shit everywhere if that happened to me. I go like this. First of all, I go like this to the fucking people. "You want me to what? Go up there and snoop around? You must have me confused with Jason Statham. What's your second option?" This is what I do. They go like this. "Well, maybe you want to go up there and..." I say, "What's your second option?" And they say, "Selfie stick with a cell phone?" And I go like this. "Convince me." And then after they convince me for a while, I go like, "Okay." And I do it, and I take a few pictures. I bring the phone down, and if I see the picture that the person fucking showed me the other night of the guy in the attic, that's when I release my bowels. That's when I shit all over my Yeezys. I go like this. I go like this. And then I bring the phone down, look at it, and I say, "I got to get new Yeezys." That's what I say immediately. "Ah, fuck, I got to get new Yeezys." And then I go, "Ah," and run out. I don't get scared first. uh-oh, my Jordans are brown, and run away. I go, hey, when you get out of this attic, you're gonna have to fucking watch out, or you're gonna slip. And then I run and I shit all the way down my stairs to the first level, and then down to my driveway. I got shit all in my Aston Martin. That's what I got, my babies, and I drive all the way to the police station. And I shit all over there. Vice did a thing about incel. Today we sit down with an incel. Have you ever heard about these incels? Have you heard about incels? Have you heard about incels? Dude, these guys are like guys that like don't. They think I don't even like. They don't get chicks. Number one, involuntary celibacy. It stands for, and incels. There's this article here that came up. So, incels are involuntary celibate, so they don't have sex and they want to. And let me just tell you something, because I was reading this article on The Cut. How many bones would you break to get laid? Incels are going under the knife to reshape their faces and their dating prospects. So, Butters, shut the fuck up. Butters, you're an incel. So, they basically are like, oh, they think they're not like good looking or something, or they're like, you know, depressed and in their 20s or not. I mean, they could be older. But they just can't get laid, and there's a community online for them, and they bash women a lot, right? And they talk shit about how women, you know, a lot of them, I don't know if some of them do, but a lot of the stuff I read has been like, oh yeah, because women are whores and they take selfies because they take selfies because they say shit like they take selfies because they have a clit and it's not big enough to penetrate someone, so they can't feel confident because they don't penetrate someone else, so they result in getting attention by taking fucking horror pics on Instagram and posting them. Now, what I have to say is backwards, and your dad died early. Okay, incel guy? It's all good. Your mom died early. So what they're saying is there are these guys they call them Chads, which is fucking hilarious, incels. Good job on calling them Chads. That they like these guys, like the girls like these Chads because they have like square jaws and they're just cool looking and they have confidence, and we don't have confidence, they're saying. Part of it's kind of sad. Also, just a lot of these guys, you could just be like, yo, go outside, though. You know, these guys are just behind the computer, not getting laid. You're not going to get laid behind the computer, bro. So some of these guys, I guess, look, in the quote here, incels have this idea of an ideal Superman, and this guy is one who does that crazy stuff, I guess. I don't know. Oh, the doctor, I guess, that they're trying to make him look. Here. Oh, this is the Elliot Rodger guy was an incel. The guy who killed all the, I think who, it says here, incel named Elliot Rodger, who called himself a supreme gentleman. I mean, anyone who calls himself a supreme gentleman, you got to watch out for, I'll say that much. Wrote in a manifesto that the world had failed to provide the beautiful girlfriend I know and deserve, at so many problems, before he killed 6 people and injured 14 in a shooting spree in Isla Vista, California sorority house. Yeah. In the past decade, 7 mass killings have been attributed to incels or adjacent online misogynists. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's fucked up, obviously, because changing your jaw size isn't going to get you laid. Go outside. And I know some people have like no confidence, but you got to just have You got to just try. If you don't try, I mean, what the fuck do I know? I'm probably a Chad according to these guys, but you got to just you literally, I remember the first time I was going to do stand-up, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get on stage. And I just thought, okay, let's break it down to my physical body. If I just move 1 foot in front of my body and then keep moving the opposite foot in front of the opposite foot, in front of the opposite foot, over into the direction of the stage, then I'll be on stage. And then I will have been on stage. And I have done the first step. And then I will have to start talking. And if I don't, then, oh well, I tried. At least you try. Break it down to your physical body, dude. These guys, and you might be a Chad deep down. You don't know. I was looking at this one forum, and this one guy was like, yeah, what is it with a lot of these girls? They like guys who, he's like, I have to start listening to rap music because a lot of Chads listen to rap music, and I just don't like it. It's monotonous to me. And I know that a lot of these girls like guys who like rap music because these guys will post inane rap lyrics on Facebook, and these girls will fall all over them. And he's like, is there any way I could start listening to rap? Can you like guide me into like beginner rap listening? Like, and I was just like, what the fuck, dude? What? Listening to music doesn't require steps, first of all. Second of all, just because you listen to Lil Yachty doesn't mean your dick's going to get wet. Imagine if it was that easy. These incels make it seem so hard and so easy to get laid at the same time. It's neither. It's just fucking case by case, dude. Some of these guys are not even bad looking. They're really not. Some of them are like fucking heroin chic motherfuckers that could probably be a Gucci model. I mean, it's not. It's like this shit. They think it's going to be like this. Damn, Lil Yachty, huh? Damn, Lil Yachty looks like he has a red tarantula on his head, doesn't he? What's he doing, dude? When I look at Lil Yachty's head, I think, man, I want candy. Anyway, yeah, so watch out for them incels, man. The internet's such a weird fucking thing. There's a fucking there's a fucking girl on Instagram. I'm stretching, dude. I don't give a fuck. You got to stretch sometimes. There's a girl on Instagram that's got 1.6 million followers and just talks about her day, and she's digital. She dreams in digital. What's that song, dude? What's that song, dude? One time I was in my 20s, and I was a roommate with this guy and his sister, and I was roommates with them, and I heard that song, and all day I was going, she dreams in digital, and they were like, shut the fuck up, dude. I must have been annoying. That was before I did stand up. Oh yeah, the band's name is Orgy. Wow, dude, band's name is Orgy. They really went with it, huh? Let's play a little bit of that song. This is what we do, baby. Is that even how it goes? It's probably so different. I thought I remembered it. It's probably so different. Wow. So, se 90s. Se 90s. Yep, there it is. Wow. She dreams in digital. Anyway. Thanks, Orgy, for that song in the world. And so this girl is digital. She's a fake chick that somebody just creates. and she's called Lil Michaela. Sounds like it could be a fucking SoundCloud rapper. Anyway, this fucking chick is a fake girl that somebody created, and it has the same amount of followers as I have. What the fuck, dude? I work hard. I tour the country. I come out with content. And this fucking chick is just fake with a fake hat? And people follow her? Look at this shit. She's by a pool in a bathing suit with a hat, holding a hat. And she says, I have so many things I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I'm not doing any of it and wishing I was sitting at this pool instead. No. Hey, you don't have anything you're supposed to be doing. You're not real. And somebody wrote, rule breaker. She's not a fucking rule breaker, dude. She doesn't fucking break or follow rules. You know why? She dreams in digital. That's why, dude. That's fucking why. That's why she's not breaking rules. I mean, dude, here's... let me look at some of her other posts, by the way. Can't find it, can't find it. Pissed beyond all belief. Can't find it. Oh, dude. Where is it? What is it? Her name? Oh, I went to... That's because I went out of it. Lil Michaela. Here we go. Lil Michaela. Instagram. Clicking on it. Here's the fucking things. Here, let's just go to the last one. For my cover shoot with... nobody shot shit. Here's another one. Here. I think I'm ready to let my hair down again, maybe. You know? What? What, dude? No. I don't even know what to say to this shit, honestly. Look at this one here. Things to celebrate the House passing Equality Act. Okay, well, that's fine, but you're still fake. So here's one where there's another digital thing of what's that? Hadid, Bella Hadid or Habib? What the fuck's her name? Whatever. I am here. This is my truth. She writes, and she's with Bella Hadid or whatever her fucking name is. And somebody writes, "You're a lesbian? I'm shook." What? No. Let me just look at this person's profile who says, "You're a lesbian, I'm shook." She's not a lesbian. Know why? Not purse. She's digital. Dude, how is she a lesbian when she dreams in digital? It's just like so annoying when somebody thinks they're a fucking lesbian or somebody thinks that they let their hand on. She dreams in digital. You want to go, let's do fucking... fucking Craigslist ads. Craigslist misconnections. Here we go. Where are we doing it? Carlsbad? San Diego. You didn't mean to send it to me? Well, he did, and I'm pissed. Here we go. You were picking up Rubios to go in Carlsbad. Oh, Rubio's to go in Carlsbad. You were an attractive black guy with athletic clothes on, grabbing food to go at Rubio's on El Camino Real. I was the tall blonde getting salsa. That's somehow the grossest one I've ever read. Just some fucking tall chick scooping up salsa. looking at some fucking athletic, some black guy in like Adidas. Do not contact me on unsolicited services or offers. Yeah, it's pretty specific. Dude, that's so funny because, like, she thinks that maybe he would have been like, oh, yeah, I saw this girl getting salsa. Like, just, guys don't notice that the girl's getting salsa if he's attracted to her, you know? Just say, saw you at Rubio's. Any guy at Rubio's would be like, oh, it's probably me. Oh, it's probably me. Yeah, I was getting salsa. Oh, I don't give a fuck. You have a pussy. I was getting salsa, though. Oh, the one with the tits? Yeah, no, I was near the guacamole. Oh, you got a mouth and stuff? Let's do another one. This is the most confusing one ever. It's 4 words long. The title is 2 words, lasting batteries. Okay. The body is very bored. Okay. Did not contact me on solicited offers. Well, what's the fucking solicited offer? What do you mean? Do not contact me with unsolicited offers. You're bored. What's the fucking thing you're supposed to get solicited with? Think before you get on Craigslist in San Diego, a.k.a. the worst fucking place of all time. I'd rather get run over by a fucking Zamboni than be in San Diego. Here's another one. Asian woman not sure. C'est racist. You were dancing with your kids, son and daughter, in the garage. Creep. You seem like someone fun to hang out with. I left early, but hope you see this and say hi. What do you mean left early? You shouldn't have been there, period. Hey, I meant to creep on you for longer, but I had to go. I was scheduled to fucking look at someone else in the garage. I was scheduled to watch, I think, some fucking Middle Eastern lady maybe shower through a curtain. I was booked. I was busy. I left early. Sorry, I can only stay 45 minutes watch you dancing with your sons in the garage. Wow, dude. This guy fucking dreams of Israel. Oh, man, all these fucking ones take place at the worst fucking establishments, dude. This one, saw ya at Del Taco. Dude, Del Taco fucking sucks. Have you ever been to Del Taco? Holy shit. It's like eating a wall. Dude, Del Taco's tacos, they taste like a prolapsed anus. Dude, if you eat, by the way, burgers at Del Taco, let me tell you something right now. Burgers at Del Taco, no bullshit. Burgers at Del Taco, no bullshit. Burgers at Del Taco. If you put a burger in your mouth, have burgers in your mouth and Del Taco. And you just start chomping. You go like this. You eat one, you go like this. Huh. And you just go like this. What the fuck? And then if you eat a fucking taco from Del Taco, I'll tell you right now, it tastes like fucking shit. The tacos in Del Tacos? Hey, dude, fucking, you're Del Taco. It says taco. Have the tacos be good. But they're not, dude. And I used to go at least once a week in the Valley to get the fucking burgers when I was a kid, and I would eat that trash fast food. And it was my idea. Juan Fire is reminding me that we used to go, and yes, I used to go get it, and I used to eat it, but only the fucking burgers. Del Taco! But not the tacos. Only burgers. Del Taco. But not the tacos. Only burgers. Dude, have you ever been with a fucking person who doesn't get a cheeseburger and gets a hamburger? Get out of here. I swear to God. Are you a communist? Are you a lunatic? If somebody doesn't get cheese on their burger, by the way, it's a cheeseburger. Don't even call it a cheeseburger. If you get a burger, the cheese is coming, baby. You got to not order the cheese. If I say, yeah, I like a hamburger and you don't bring cheese, I'm out this bitch, dude.
I ain't got no motherfucker.
And I'm going to fucking Ralph's or ShopRite and getting cheese and fucking eating it all day long. Just as a fucking diss.
We eating cheese.
Wow. This is the worst podcast I've ever done in my life. But it's all good, dude.
All my gangsta niggas is in the building on this one.
It's so crass. So crass. So insecure how he says yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
What's happening, nigga?
Is there anybody more insecure than Ja Rule for real? He's 4'2". He sits on Akon's shoulders and they're fucking a full person. So many people in the house. So many people shouting out. It's already been a minute. So many places. Oh, so many places. Yeah, I'll say. They call me as my favorite when rappers do that. You made the name. Okay, it's been over a minute. What? That's the question? I didn't know he said the N-word because I would just hear the radio edit he goes, "Let's take him to war," and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then when I heard him say the N-word in the real version, I was like, oh, I was like the Weebay meme. Oh, you ever see that meme? Uh-oh. Anyway. Is that it or what, dude? Let's take him to the wall. Fucking dork. Okay. Dude, what if I fucking got in a fight with Ja Rule for real? I'd have to fucking... He'd beat the shit out of me, I hope. All right. I'm done, dude. This is it, man. We did it. Thank you. That was a fun one, man. Download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market. And download the Crystalia app. You can listen to the app. You can fucking, hear the story. You can fucking download the app and you can hear the podcast and watch the podcast before anybody else sees it or hears it live. And there's merch at the Crystalia store.crystalia.com. The restock is continuous. Keep a lookout. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. The podcast was a little late this week, and thank you. I won't miss a week, but it was a little late, and I wanted you guys to understand that I was a busy guy, okay? Because I got a special thing coming for you guys. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please comment and subscribe and share this, dude. We got to get the log cabin going. We need more builders. So everybody who listens to this podcast, go tell one of your friends or a stranger to listen to the podcast. Thank you, and I'll see you soon, Tennessee.
Congratulations!